Hello, everyone, and welcome to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Tom Heath Field is our home this weekend, a three-game series between the league best Utah Talons and the hometown Oklahoma City Spark. Both of these teams fighting for postseason position with just 11 days remaining in the regular season. Very special guest in the booth this evening, the 8-time national championship head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners, Patty Gasso. I'm Chuck. Coleman into center. Back goes Bubba Nichols-Camarena and makes a nice over-the-shoulder grab in center field for the first out of the game.
Hey, you can get really fired up over that.
City, Utah is closing in on clinching a spot in the postseason, but the Spark are trying to catch up as Jadlyn Alchin to right, and it's gone. First pitch she sees, and Jadlyn Alchin delivers her third home run of the season to put the Talons on top.
Heard a little bit from her coach about her routine and how she's routine-based and always at optional hitting. It pays off, putting in that extra work.
Jadlyn Alchin has had an excellent couple years with the Utah Talons, was out of the reserve athlete pool last year, but Lisa
started.
Has just been an unbelievably consistent franchise in just 2 years as Jordan Woolery, the Bruins rookie, pops it up for out number 2.
She's really shown why she's here.
Wyckoff pops it up. There is Jesse Warren for out number 3 in the inning. But it is Utah on the board first. 1-0. Jadlyn Alchin with a solo shot.
That's really right. Liked my hairdo today, so whatever works.
Brady takes strike 3. There's that location from Corick right on the inside corner for the first out of the inning. Now Sid Romero swinging first pitch and skies it into foul territory. There is Alchin and a quick second out. Last year, one of 3 Chicago Bandits that are now on this Oklahoma City team. This is out to left. Alchin is under it, and it's a 1-2-3 start for the reigning AUSL Pitcher of the Year, Georgina Corick. Utah up 1-0 at their field in Utah, and the fans that they got to support them in this first season with home venues as Ellis walks.
Yeah, you know, she talked a lot about all the venues that are in the AU.
To start the year before 3 of their players got back from Japan. Hard hit ground ball, chance for 2 for this great defense, and they roll a pair. Sid Romero and Sydney Sherrill up the middle, and there's 2 away.
I remember Sid Romero making know what they're reading, but it's a little bit easier.
Jaquish back to Romero, right on cue. Sid continues her excellent defense, and it's an unconventional 1-2-3 over last night. The veteran out of LSU absolutely lights out in her complete game win over over Carolina as Delaney Wiz grounds out on the first one.
Early in the game, try to get back on the board.
4 up, 4 down until that pitch right there. Amari Harper will reach. Had a great final college season at Oregon. She's got good speed at first base. This is not a team that runs a lot because they have such great power. Sherrill flies this out to Jada Coleman, and there's 2 outs.
Sherrill just didn't get her swing off there. The foul out, dove for a double play. Big moment in the World Series game that Florida State ended up winning, I believe.
Corick gets the outside corner. Warren disagrees, but it's
things that AUSL has come up with.
Well, you got to see a couple of those the last 2 years, Sam Landry, and then this year, Ilana Agbayani. As Hannah Flippin drills this to left field, and it's gone.
What a great swing, waiting for a certain pitch. Looked like she was ready for it. Hannah Flippin's called the ultimate leader. What a way to get the team started as the leadoff.
That is her first home run of the season and extends a hit streak to now 5.
That is surprising because she has good power. So what a great time for Flippin to get moving offensively with with the power.
Everyone will tell you the pitchers are the leader of this group as Lee Andrews puts down a bunt. That's a really nice defensive play by Wiz.
With Andrews' speed, that looked like that should drive you, if I'm saying something like that.
3-2 pitch, and Coleman goes down swinging. Nice location from Maya Johnson for the second out of the inning. Alchin lifts it into left field. Over goes Sydney McKinney. We've seen her in the outfield more often this year. She makes the out, and that'll do it for the third.
See her pinpoint. That's what Cindy Ball talked about, is how good she is with location.
Bubba into center field. Coleman ranges over to make the catch, 1 out.
To come out and watch some softball.
That is popped up and caught by Charlize Palacios. That was a really interesting matchup there for Georgina Corrick against Sarah Gordon, because Gordon actually played.
I like the quickness of it. I mean, keeps fans engaged as well.
Brady to left field and carrying. That is gone. Maya Brady, for the 7th time this season, matching the league leaders in home runs. She gets Oklahoma City on the board.
She was able to get extended on that. Exactly, going with the pitch, using all fields if necessary. What a good hard shot to get back in the game.
Leads them in home runs. She's second in RBIs for Oklahoma City behind Sid Romero, and she's done all of this out of the leadoff spot all year long.
With the 2-strike count.
One-two from Corrick, goes away from it, and Bree Ellis stays down on the ground ball for out number 3. 36 home runs, 117 RBIs for Jordan Woolery as a senior with the Bruins this year, and she walks to lead off the 4th. What was
it?
A sack bunt here from Wyckoff to move Woolery into scoring position.
I think it's strength. I think it's bats. And
about 30 years ago. Ground ball left side, diving stop from Romero, and Woolery got into a little bit of trouble but is able to get back to second base. Sid Romero makes sure there is no sacrifice fly opportunity. Charlize trying to extend a 5-game hit streak and rips this to right center field. She'll do just that, off the wall and bounces away. Becker ended up holding up at second, so Charlize retreats to first, and Woolery is able to score. 3-1 now, Utah.
Clutch when you need it. That's what you need from just another young freshman, so-called freshman hitter. I didn't mean freshman hitter.
I think it's starting lineup. 1-2 pitch to Savannah Jaquish with still just 1 out in the inning and 2 on. Jaquish swings through it. A nasty pitch from Maya Johnson.
It's a good screwball coming at her. Big pitch.
Swing and a miss. Johnson fired up after back-to-back strikeouts. Yet again, limiting the damage to just 1 run.
They had to come in from Hawaii.
It's off Corrick's glove. Becker not going to be able to get the speedy Sydney McKinney. It'll likely go down as an infield single for McKinney to lead off career RBI records. Still standing there. Delaney Wiz is aboard, and this could be Oklahoma City's moment. First and second, the speed is not necessarily what they're focused on. They've got some big bats, and they want to give them as many opportunities as possible. But there is Corrick painting the corner, and it's strikeout number 3 for her, a crucial out. Slow roller. It's almost like a bunt for a hit, and Cheryl will load the bases. She'll take it.
Sometimes you got to be lucky. 100 days you're going to listen. So
0-2 to Warren. Back to Corrick, who will come home with it. There is no play at first. So now the base is loaded with 2 outs.
One or the other.
Inside again, bouncer to Flippin, who goes to second for the force out, and Georgina Corrick strands the bases loaded after back-to-back reach. You're left-handed, and she said she actually played a little middle infield for them on that team and was excellent. Nice reactions from Maya Johnson, and there's 1 out as she retires Andrews.
Mental health advocate, and
into left field, McKinney goes back and makes the catch. It's interesting you mentioned the calling timeout. Part of that grand slam and the great story behind it was she got behind in the count early.
Guys get into the pro league and they just learn something new about themselves.
Alchin, little check swing and an easy one for Jesse Warren at third. Maya Johnson goes 1-2-3 in the inning. OKC.
Sure, so we'll see who wins out.
And certainly Charlize Palacios behind the plate was helping Gordon a ton and managing this veteran staff. And Charlize and Georgina win the battle with Sarah Gordon. There is up and in. That is over to first. Woolery couldn't handle it, and Brady looks like she's moving really well, which is a great sign for her potentially being back.
That's it right there. Finding another gear.
Romero to left on cue. Sid Romero does it again. Her 6th of the season and the most important one yet because it ties this game.
You know, Corrick has been phenomenal. Going in, going out, throwing off speed, change-ups. Sid was waiting for the inside, and you could see that. And her hands are so quick to the ball. If she can connect, it goes. She's showing how she can do that. She was looking for that.
75 miles per hour off the bat. She had a 4-game stretch last week where she just was going crazy
out there, and these USA softball athletes that are just putting it out.
Corrick trying to bounce back against Sydney McKinney. Just 1 out. McKinney is aboard. Roundouts for strikeouts. Inside ball 4.
Good at bat by Wiz. I could see her taking her breath in between pitches and getting herself settled.
This weekend is the final home series against Utah. Harper into an awkward spot. Long run. Coleman's not going to get there. She does go to second, and they get Wiz, who immediately taps her ears, and Amber Flores comes out.
Jada Coleman for you, throwing up. Cheryl can get this done.
Pops it up on the first pitch. Flippin going out, called off by Alchin, and it's a big break there for Utah as Corrick strands a pair. But 2 runs do come across, and we are all...
She also said something about Minions, right?
They've got all these traditions surrounding the Minions movies as Jordan Woolery tags this to right center, but Nichols Camarena over for the first out. Last week with one of your granddaughters.
Yes, it was fun.
Out into left field for McKinney. And there's 2 away quickly for Maya Johnson, who is retired 7 straight now. Went 1-2-3 in the 5th, trying to go 1-2. Always has the sunglasses on. Day or night, she will wear the sunglasses. Just part of the game day routine for Maya Johnson. And Bree Ellis takes strike 3 on the outside corner. Johnson has now retired 8. Occasionally they'll look at her and she'll say, oh, is it my turn to talk now? You guys need something? She said that in a loving way. She's really enjoyed it. And
I think there's nothing better, honestly, than to watch.
National level, she is all softball all year. Bubba Nichols Camarena rips one through the left side, and the potential go-ahead run is on base. 69. 2-2. Gordon this time stays with it into right field. And she gets one back on her former team. 1 for 3 on the night. None bigger than that swing there. Brady pops it up, and that is a gift for Corrick and the Talons, and a rare non-productive out for Maya Brady at the plate. She probably would have taken it. Sid Romero reaching at that. Leah Andrews coming in, and we are going to the 7th, all tied up in Oklahoma City. Georgina Corrick dancing out of a 1-out, 2-on.
It's a good time to get hot here, especially going into postseason.
To left field, McKinney going back and makes a nice catch. For somebody who's played a lot of infield, we've seen her at second, at third, at short a little bit as a pro. 3-2 from Johnson, 9th pitch. Jaquish to right center field. Bubba chasing, and it lands at the base of the wall. It's going to be a double for Savannah Jaquish. A relentless at bat pays off. 2-2 pitch. Flippin lifts this to right center. Harper going back. Jaquish tagging, and she is into third base, but there's 2 outs.
Move the runner, though. Move the runner. All it takes is looking into our infield here.
And got her looking. Great spot from Jalen Ford, who is fired up, and that gives Oklahoma City a chance to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th. On second base and the top of their order with Jada Coleman, who will start things off. McKinney grounds out, and there's 1 away.
You're looking way ahead. I like that. But the spark is no.
Now with Great Britain. Whiz back up the middle, a base hit. The game-winning run is aboard for Oklahoma City.
Great job by Wiz, not trying to swing too big. Just let Corrick off.
Harper into left field. Alchin comes in to make the catch, and there's 2 outs.
Almost looked like that was going to fall, but Alchin got a good jump on it. Looked like she was a little bit shallow as well.
American. Last 4 games, Oklahoma City has scored 23 of their 28 runs with 2 outs. Coleman, it pops out of her glove and rolls away. Here comes Wiz to try to win it, and she scores. Sydney Sherrill walks it off for Oklahoma City.
Sender, sender, sender. That's what you got to do, even if you feel like it's too close of a place. Sender in. Great base running, clutch hitting.
Crowd loves it. They know how important this one was. It gets them to 8 wins. Just a half game back of 4th place. And just 3 games out of a playoff spot in a massive game in their season. They'll have 2 more against Utah, a win in this series, and they're right in the mix.
Toby Keith came through.
Sydney Sherrill, all smiles, and she ripped it. It was an incredible effort in center field by Jada Coleman, too. Just hit so hard, popped out of Coleman's glove.
I'm wondering if the ball would have gotten cut, if that would have sped up the play to the plate, but it just kind of, nobody knew exactly what they wanted to do with it. It looked like there was a little...
Once again, thank you, Spark fans. We hope to see you again very soon.